Guys, here is the Whiskey Barrel, and let's take a look at that menu real fast. So the Whiskey Barrel is offering a flight, which is 4 of their whiskeys for $20. Some cocktails, 14 bucks, and then of course they have the 4, which is they got a old-fashioned Tennessee Mule, Jack Honey Lemonade, and a John Collins. Now, here's Victor at the bar, and we have Eric today. Can you tell me about the 4 whiskeys that you're offering today, Victor?
So right now, what we're really doing more of the tastings of is the whiskeys that we are proud of for Texas. So Devil's River is one of the locals that we have. It's one of the ryes that I'm using a lot of. I personally have this in my freezer. I'm a big fan of this one. It does have, it's a true rye, so it does have that bite, more on the higher proofing as well. It is 90 proof. So it's a little bit nicer. I mean, if you want to just relax, and I call it my not to mow a lawn whiskey, but pretty solid. TX is probably one of the most popular ones here. This is a whiskey blend. So this one's going to be a little more, I prefer to mix with this one because it is a blended whiskey. It does have a little bit of sweeter qualities to it, so I do like to use this more as a mixer. If I'm doing old fashions, I would prefer to do this. It's a little richer for that. The Jack Daniel's honey, I saw Jack Daniel's standard, but to have a honey, works really well. We do the honey lemonade with this one. If you don't really want to taste it, you do want to have a little more just a nice zinger to lemonade all day long. But one of my personal favorites right now that I've been pushing for years is the Santori Japanese. This is very light, extremely smooth. I call this a pinky out because whenever you sip on this, you go walk around the park sipping on it, your pinky naturally pops out pretty nicely. But it goes down sweetly as well. It's
nice.
Very non-abrasive, very easy to sip on. So most of the time you gotta check yourself and you don't take too many of these.
Sounds good. Okay. And so what you're making for my kid today?
So I'm calling this the Ginger Collins because we do use a ginger beer with it instead. So instead of just having the soda water, lemon, and whiskey, I'm gonna add the ginger beer to it, kind of open it up and sweeten it up.
All right. Sounds like a plan. That's awesome.
So
you can actually purchase, I guess, a few things here if you ask them. They're limited on what they can give you, but they're pushing the flights, which is a 4-shot. Well, actually, they're half shots, correct? Half-ounce shots. So you get 4, one of each of those 4 whiskeys that he just went through, and like he said, the Suntory is his favorite, so we're gonna have to try that out. Which of the whiskeys are you putting in this one?
So this one actually is a TX because
okay, the TX, the blend, right? You were telling me.
Let's say if you're gonna do anything with the TX, I mean you can do it straight, but I prefer to mix with that one.
Gotcha.
So if I have like a Balcones, like we have at Lone Star Bar, I suggest not to mix that with anything. That one is just so beautiful, you just kind of want to sip on it.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Victor. Awesome. Well, come on down here. This is again the Whiskey Barrel here at SeaWorld San Antonio 7 Seas Food Festival.